On my Instagram account, I started to receive overwhelming amount of comments regarding sexually transmitted diseases known as STDs. And one of the comments that I got yesterday, I'm still in shock. It says, I'm a queer and I engage in risky sexual behaviors by engaging in unprotected sex in orgies and take PrEP on demand. Not a day goes by without experiencing anxiety as I fear getting HIV every single day. I feel helpless as I want to stop, but I can't stop. I keep thinking about this comment. This comment shocked me, and I replied to this person and I said, well, if you don't stop, eventually you're going to get HIV. It's inevitable. And he says, please don't say that. But that is logic. How do you expect to participate in orgies and you just hoping not to get HIV just because you take PrEP pill every time? That's ridiculous. PrEP pill is crap pill. But let's assume for a moment that PrEP pill would protect you from getting HIV. But do you understand how many other sexually transmitted diseases out there besides HIV, and they are as nasty and as much disgusting as HIV and deadly as well? And many of them lead to very nasty cancers. You can get cervical cancer if you are a woman, or penis cancer if you are a man. You can get throat cancer from these STDs, and I'm talking about particularly HPV, human papilloma virus. So this STD alone has over 100 strains, different strains, close to 200 different strains, and this just one group of viruses, human papilloma virus. Almost 200 different strains just comprehend this amount of STDs. And these strains, most of them leads to cancer, most of them. And the one who lead to cancer, those strains, they have no symptoms. Listen carefully. Most HPV strains lead to cancer in both men and women, but there are no symptoms. Can you hear me? No symptoms. So a young person may get HPV and have no idea that they have it, and they may live with it for some time, because when you're young, your body is kind of strong, your immune system is strong, so you rarely can get cancer right away. It's really rarely. But once you become older, your immune system becomes compromised. Your immune system, your whole body becomes weaker when you age. So after some time, this person who lived with HPV without even knowing it, this person will get cancer. And cancer, as you know, is very nasty, and officially there is no exact treatment programs. These programs for cancer, they don't work for many people. My mom had cancer. She died from cancer. And I saw her suffering. Oh my gosh. I would never wish such suffering for my worst enemies. My dad had cancer because he was at the plant that exploded and it had a lot of radiation there, so he got bladder cancer. And let me tell you, bladder cancer is no joke. My dad had extremely difficult surgery to remove cancer, and he had complication on his kidneys. He suffered so much from that freaking cancer. My mom suffered, my dad suffered, my many relatives suffer. So cancer, when you listen and you hear cancer, this is deadly, life-threatening diseases that will kill you slowly. That this disease doesn't work fast, no. It takes years. It's killing you every single day, slowly. So think about it, HPV, and I'm just talking about one STD of many STDs that exist out here right now in this crazy world, when we have so many psychopaths who spread on purpose sexually transmitted diseases. And you writing me this crap that you take in PrEP pill, and you hoping and praying that by participating in orgies, you will not get HIV. Are you freaking crazy? What's wrong with you? People, you have to start think about real life and not with your private areas. Think with your brain about your life, how you're gonna live once you get something like nasty HPV strain that lead to cancer. I got just few years ago, not even few years ago, 1.5 years ago, I got HPV strain 35. It leads to cervical cancer in women and other cancers. I got it, and I not accidentally, after that person that I got it from, I went to clinic and I requested to do all types of STDs, and they found this. So that psycho gave me HPV strain 35. So now I'm living under constant pressure of developing cervical cancer. Do you think it's fun to feel this way, this pressure, and living in fear? Do you think it's good life, happy life? Look at me. If you don't believe statistics, look at me. I was just like you, running around, sleeping with everyone that offered me this opportunity because I already felt nasty having genital herpes. And who were the men who accepted me with genital herpes? They all were psychopaths. They didn't care I had genital herpes, as well as other STDs, less serious ones. They didn't care. You know why? Because these psychopaths, they want to get sexually transmitted diseases from you and then go and spread it around to as many people as possible. That's how crazy all of these psychopaths are. So when you write in me these stupid comments, I get so mad. I cannot sleep at night. How to make you think about your life? Because, okay, let's say you have insurance, health insurance. But do you know there are so many cases when health insurance refused to cover cancer cases? And people were stuck with piles of medical bills. They sold their houses just to pay for medical bills, and they became homeless. Do you want to become homeless just because now you want to clap your cheeks? Just because you want to have fun right now? You want to become sick with cancer and homeless? after some time, is this your goal in your life? Like, what's your goal? What's your purpose in life? I understand many of you have high testosterone and your hormones out of control. I understand, but what are you trying to achieve with running around and sleeping around with different people? Are you even happy doing it? What does it do to you? Maybe you have like some issues that you're trying to run away from, because I had depression. I felt all my life shame that I couldn't help my mom when she was sick and was dying. I lived with this shame for the past 20 years. I went to therapy. My past 20 years, I spent so many hours, millions hours in therapy just because of internal shame for my mom's death. Maybe you also have some kind of underlying issues that you're trying to run away from, because when I had the shame and depression, I was also sleeping around. Hooking up, being promiscuous was my escape from not thinking about my depression and my negative thoughts that were bombarding my head all the time, 24/7. So if you also have some underlying issues, maybe you have to work on them first rather than running away and sleeping around and hoping and praying you don't get HIV. Are you crazy? I was in your shoes. I was stupid. And that's why I come here. Not to scream at you, but like to put some thoughts in your head, because I'm mad at these psychopaths, both genders, men and women, who gave me sexually transmitted diseases. I was in shame for so fucking long. I'm no longer going to be in shame. And that's why I'm openly and honestly talking about my sexually transmitted diseases. I don't want you to get it. And it's so easy to get it just like this. And you got it. It's there one time. All it takes is just one time. And you got it. I gotta go now, but I hope you at least start to think about it more and give some attention to this topic of health and engaging with other people, physically engaging. Engage with them in communicating with them, talk to them, dance. Go to a party, just dance, drink, but don't engage in physical contact with people. You're gonna get burned. If you need to talk to me one-on-one about your issue, you can do it by sending me message on Instagram, and my Instagram name is the same as here, Tanya Bright Future. One word, Tanya Bright Future. Send me DM on Instagram to schedule one-on-one session. Also, I'm organizing transformational life-changing retreats for women. About that, also send me DM on Instagram. See you guys. Have a great, amazing day. Stay blessed and healthy.